The life and legacy of Chuck Norris have always existed somewhere between reality and myth, making any discussion about what really happened to him a blend of truth, speculation, and the larger-than-life image he carried for decades. By the time 2026 arrived, Norris had already lived a life that most would consider extraordinary: martial arts champion, Hollywood action star, cultural icon, and even an internet legend whose name became synonymous with invincibility. So when news and rumors began circulating about his health and eventual passing, it triggered a wave of confusion, curiosity, and disbelief across the world. Many people initially questioned whether the reports were real, largely because false death hoaxes involving Norris had been circulating online for years. However, the confirmed reports made it clear that his passing, at the age of 86, was sudden and unexpected. While the Norris family chose to keep the exact medical cause private, what is widely understood is that there had been no long-term public illness or visible decline leading up to that moment, which only deepened the mystery and fueled speculation. Some rumors online pointed toward natural causes related to age, while others suggested a possible sudden medical emergency such as cardiac complications, but none of these were officially confirmed, leaving the exact cause undisclosed out of respect for the family's wishes. To truly understand the context of his final years, it's important to look at his lifestyle, which remained remarkably disciplined even into his 80s. Unlike many public figures who step away from physical activity as they age, Norris continued to train regularly, practicing martial arts, maintaining fitness routines, and promoting a philosophy rooted in movement, mental strength, and faith. His social media presence in his later years often showed him staying active, training outdoors, and encouraging others to adopt healthier lifestyles. This made the reports of his sudden passing even more surprising, as he appeared physically capable and mentally sharp not long before his death. However, behind that disciplined exterior, Norris had endured significant emotional and personal challenges. He had experienced the loss of loved ones, including close family members, and had spent years supporting his wife through serious health complications that required extensive medical care and global treatments. These experiences, while not always visible to the public, likely shaped his later years in profound ways, adding emotional weight even as he continued to project strength and resilience. Financially, Chuck Norris built an impressive legacy over decades of work. His net worth was widely estimated to be in the range of $70 million to $80 million, accumulated through a combination of film roles, television success, business ventures, and endorsements. His role in Walker, Texas Ranger alone contributed significantly to his earnings, as the show enjoyed long-running popularity and syndication success. Beyond acting, Norris also invested in fitness-related businesses, martial arts schools, and product endorsements, including well-known appearances in fitness equipment commercials that introduced him to an even broader audience. Unlike some celebrities who rely solely on entertainment income, Norris diversified his financial portfolio, ensuring long-term stability and continued relevance even after his peak years in Hollywood. His brand became as valuable as his performances, especially once the internet transformed him into a cultural phenomenon through viral jokes and Chuck Norris facts, which, rather than diminishing his image, amplified it globally. Despite the rumors, speculation, and myth surrounding his death, what remains most important is the reality of the men behind the legend. Chuck Norris was not actually invincible, despite the decades of jokes suggesting otherwise. He was a human being who built himself from humble beginnings, overcame personal struggles, and created a legacy defined by discipline, perseverance, and consistency. His life story, from a shy, uncertain child in Oklahoma to a global icon, resonated with millions because it reflected something real: the idea that strength is developed, not given. In the end, while the exact cause of his death may remain private, his impact is anything but unclear. He left behind not only financial success and a catalog of films and television work, but also a cultural legacy that continues to influence generations. The rumors may continue, as they often do with figures of his stature, but the truth is simpler and more meaningful. Chuck Norris lived fully, stayed true to his principles, and left the world with a story that extends far beyond any headline about how it ended.